Hey everybody, welcome back for another Space Engineers video. I unfortunately had to delete the previous recording before I could post it because I got done with all of our recording for it and I went to review it and found out for some reason my voice wasn't recorded at all, along with the audio in the game being spotty. So I took down what I had done because I just didn't want to just skip over it, and I'll redo all of that, or at least most of it. But I'll run through and show you some of the other things. Obviously, you saw the refiners. I wasn't being able to go through the ore quick enough to make it worth it, and then I had to slap up multiple assemblers because I needed grids because I was upgrading this from the light armor, like, yep, that's heavy still. That one, how it's only 25 steel plates, upgraded it to the heavy armor, which needed a lot of the grids, because I realized if the front's getting shot, the hangar doors would hold up a decent amount, but the blocks of the wall would not. It's kind of getting closer, slowly. We did some work on the hangar itself. We widened the doors by one on each side and changed from the 6 tall blocks to the 8. And as you see, we filled in the wall, which at the time when I started recording last video that I had to delete, this wall was pretty much as you see it, besides the conveyor junctions and everything. But we moved, or we're in the process of moving the hookups for the ships and everything, and we moved our build bots over here. Obviously, we did some mining for any future expansion, and we slapped on 3 cargo containers down here, large ones, so that we could get rid of all these small ones that were down in a line and sticking out like 2 blocks down to here. And I believe that catches you guys up on everything, besides the obvious tank right there. Now, the most work that we had actually been doing, besides a couple mining trips in the last video that we deleted, was we had started work on here, which I don't know if you noticed, but the platform is wider. That's the only thing I didn't change about this, is the fact that it's still wide and has all that. But I took down literally everything else, all the progress we had made, so that I could go through it with you guys again. Now, here's hoping that whatever happened last time doesn't happen again, because that would really suck to lose the video twice. And I don't have the supplies to place that. Thankfully, we weren't like too deep into the build. It was mainly just, the scrapping and going back and forth on designs of trying to figure out what we wanted to do, which will probably still happen, because it's usually how I go when I'm building. I'll get like halfway done with something, and then the plan either changes, or I see something I like better. Which, these little lights down here was something I thought of literally like seconds after I had ended the recording, because originally I had the inverted ones, and you couldn't place anything right up against the window, and I realized if I just put these lights down here, I could place the windows on top of that, and it'd make it a little bit easier to do the interior, since I'm trying to do a control little bridge, or not really bridge, but a little control room and whatnot.
Inventory full.
Thankfully, I think that fell down, still in the bot's range. I know the grass right there is still in the bot's range, so you would think that, yep, there the bots go. That little stream of light. I was thinking about doing, which means I need those lights again. That's 2 to the corner. I'll just bump it out one more.
Inventory full.
The only good, or not really good, but the only benefit of losing that video is you guys didn't have to watch me do like 3 mining trips because we completely ran out of iron and such. Let me tell you, fucking getting all the supplies built up to do all this stuff for you guys so that I didn't have to do as much mining on camera was tedious. Yesterday I spent like 3 hours doing all the different prep and then I still ran out of those supplies. I don't know if I want to do like the one window right there or not. I'm very happy with the fact that we now have like curved windows and ones like these, because they make doing it any build a lot easier when you have all the different shapes for windows. Back when I originally had been playing, you didn't. Trying to design something with a window like on a ship was a pain. The 1x2. Trying to decide if I just want the big windows or if I want to shift it over or not. But these will serve the good purpose of being able to place the windows and lighting up around the station. Because if I shifted them, that one would end there, there, and then I'd have to do one row in the center. And this entire idea could just be scrapped. I could go like, I could post the entire video of me building it, and then next video you guys could see me tearing it all down and restart. Don't know if I like having it be entirely just windows. I mean, it's nice for looking around, but a little at the same time. What are we missing? Bulletproof glass. Even produce any of the Gatling? We did. That was another thing we had to slap on. When we were in the middle of trying to design that, one of the robot raiding pods came down and landed somewhere down there and dropped off all the robots, and I didn't want them to come up and just shoot up the base, so I slapped on a single Gatling turret. Yeah. Yeah, could probably sink it into there. See, what would be cool would be to do a nice, like, dome ceiling, but I don't know if we will. I can't tell you how many times I disassembled and reassembled the one I did when me and my brother were playing on multiplayer. Or I should say, not multiplayer, we were just playing together on pretty much the exact same as how I'm doing it right now. One of us would just make it and invite each other, but we did not have it open to everybody. The one and only time I've done that did not end well. I had someone jump in and instantly they were just crashing into everything and trying to blow up what we had built. Definitely a lot taller than the last one I designed. The only thing is, I don't know if I want to. Problem I run into with these ones is I can't place anything on top of them. But I like the see-through, I just don't like that I can't place my consoles or anything onto it. Yeah. I seriously have to be. Oh, okay. What would be cool is if each of those would open up. Hmm. What if, instead of having the corridor come out on the base, I use the ramped ones and make it come out?
Inventory full.
And there's only so many of these because I went and got a mod that upped the amount. A bunch of these are just, vanilla or part of the DLC, but all of the more intricate ones, they are part of the mods. That's the one I'd be looking for. I'm trying not to just copy the build I've done before. And I'm gonna have to cut that out to do a door. What the heck? Glass door. Oh. Huh. I was about to say, I don't know why it's still buzzing like that. I don't know if I like that one or not.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I forgot it's side to side.
Inventory full.
If you guys haven't already figured it out by now, I tend to bounce around a lot. Interior plate. Some energy. So I should turn off all those lights. Yeah, I think that could work. Yeah, I used all my interior plates. I'm not gonna lie, that made me jump a little bit. Is it still not finished, that one? Oh, girders. We're out of silicone, aren't we? Yep. That's probably gonna be a bit of a problem.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I should be able to go one more. Panel. How dumb is that gonna look there? Okay, from this side, it doesn't look different at all. I could handle that. Dang.
Inventory full.
The only part that I hate is that those little lockers right there get covered. Actually,
Inventory full.
I forgot we had an inset couch. We've added some inset blocks. dumb. Didn't mean to place that. I'm not liking any of that. See, the cryo, I'm definitely fine. That has potential for later. I think we'll just stick with full bed.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
That
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
No, what am I missing on those? Ah, looks like we need to take a quick break from building and go get some silicone. You know, I have not set up a way to open the hangar without being in the ship. Really gotta fix that. It's not looking too bad. I know there is silicone at the ice, but I think one of the veins that we pass over had some too. I don't like that I'm having to fly closer to the enemies. Because this thing don't have any weapons, and the base only has the one gap. And right now, besides those cargo containers that are under the base and the hangar, everything is exposed. Um, if you guys are still there, or if black. Yeah, it looks like Space Engineers crashed. So I don't know how it looked for you guys, but I'm gonna end the video here, and hopefully the autosave was still going, or recent, I should say. So, sorry for the abrupt ending, but I do hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.